The indie game scene has truly blossomed within the role-playing genre, where small developers have consistently created captivating experiences that rival and sometimes even surpass even the most revered AAA titles. As the genre has evolved, the boundaries between traditional RPG elements and innovative mechanics have become increasingly blurred, giving rise to a diverse array of games that defy easy categorization. In recent years, the indie RPG landscape has been enriched by an immersive run of standout titles, blending classic features like companions, skill trees, and unique characters with fresh, boundary-pushing ideas. As a result, there's no shortage of exceptional indie RPGs to choose from, each offering its own distinct flavor and appeal. In this video, we'll be highlighting some of the most memorable and genre-defying indie RPGs that you should definitely consider adding to your collection. Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. This game is the brainchild of Koji Igarashi, who was a producer on the Castlevania series, and people have been itching for a new entry in the series for a while now. After leaving Konami, Igarashi started his own studio to create a Castlevania spiritual successor, and that's how Bloodstained Ritual of the Night was born. Players take on the role of an orphan named Miriam, who's on a mission to save herself and society from being destroyed by Gebel. But it's not an easy feat. Players must navigate through a demon-filled castle to achieve their goal. So get ready to wield powerful weapons, cast spells, and explore the massive castle filled with tough foes. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is a must-play for all Castlevania fans out there.
The kind of experience you get after years
Genshin Impact.
like this for others.
From the talented minds at Chinese indie studio MiHoYo comes Genshin Impact, a breathtaking action RPG set in the enchanting realm of Teyvat. This vibrant world is divided into 7 distinct nations, each presided over by a divine ruler. You'll step into the shoes of the Traveler, one half of a twin duo, on a quest to reunite with your lost sibling. Accompanied by the charming Paimon, your journey will see you delve into the intricate web of gods and nations that govern Teyvat, all in pursuit of your twin. You'll traverse this expansive open world with a party of up to 4 characters, each with unique abilities, taking direct control of one at a time. Genshin Impact is a truly immersive experience that beckons you to lose yourself in its captivating universe. Battle Chef Brigade. Embark on a culinary adventure like no other with Battle Chef Brigade, a unique game that marries the thrill of combat with the art of cooking. You'll take on the role of a master chef, skilled in tracking down fearsome creatures and transforming their spoils into delectable dishes. Master the art of dispatching beasts with precision and flair, and you'll find yourself rewarded when it's time to cook up a storm in the kitchen. The cooking itself is a frantic match 3 puzzle challenge, demanding quick wits and deft hands. Developed by Trinket Studios, this scrumptious RPG boasts a delightful anime-inspired aesthetic and serves up a generous helping of local multiplayer fun. Battle Chef Brigade is a true feast for the senses.
Wretches.
Hades. Introducing Hades, the widely popular 2020 roguelike that has captivated gamers far and wide. Step into the shoes of Zagreus, the underworld's prince, as he embarks on a daring quest to break free from his father, Hades, and the shackles of his home realm. This isometric action RPG is a dream come true for hack-and-slash enthusiasts. With procedurally generated levels, no 2 runs will ever be the same. ensuring a fresh experience every time. The gameplay is pulse-pounding and addictive, fueled by a treasure trove of weapon upgrades and items to keep you hooked. Steeped in the rich tapestry of Greek mythology, Hades spins an enthralling tale, brought to life by well-crafted characters and captivating dialogue. Regardless of your prior exposure to the myths, this game comes highly recommended. Ikenfell. Dive into the enchanting world of Ikenfell, a captivating tactical RPG brought to life by Happy Ray Games. Join Marit Hildegard, a young girl who discovers her magical powers upon entering the mystical Ikenfell school, as she embarks on a quest to uncover the truth behind her sister Safina's disappearance. True to the tactical RPG genre, Ikenfell boasts a party system, pitting players against foes on a grid-based battlefield. Beyond its compelling gameplay, the game shines in its inclusivity, showcasing a diverse cast of characters with varied sexual orientations. As highlighted by Redditor ArmyLow1688, to top it all off, Ikenfell's delightful soundtrack is the handiwork of talented artists who contributed to the smash hit series Steven Universe. Undertale. Undertale has carved a niche for itself in the gaming world, thanks to its exceptional soundtrack, innovative combat system, and peculiar universe that begs to be unraveled. What truly sets it apart is the option to engage in conversation with enemies, rather than resorting to the usual hack and slash. This refreshing approach rewards players for their pacifism, a novel concept that's executed brilliantly. Of course, for those craving a more traditional experience, combat remains a viable option with the added perks of experience points and gold. Undertale's charming graphics, immersive story, and captivating gameplay make it a standout title in the gaming landscape. In a sea of gaming gems, it's a rare find that demands your attention. If you've yet to experience its magic, it's high time you dive in. To the Moon. One of the things I love about them is their ability to tell deeply emotional and human stories without relying on lifelike graphics. And Freebird Games' To the Moon is a prime example of this. The game follows the story of two doctors who go on a journey through a dying man's memories to modify some details, allowing him to feel content with his life and fulfill his wish of going to the moon. While exploring Johnny's memories, players establish a personal connection with the characters, and his story may strike a chord with them in unexpected ways. It's all about building that intimate connection with the characters as they explore Johnny's memories. And trust me, his personal story is one that'll stay with you long after the game is over. So get ready to take on this emotional journey and see how To the Moon resonates with you. Darkest Dungeon. This tactical party-based RPG is not for the faint-hearted, as it's intense and brutal, which may pose a challenge for casual gamers. The game has a story and tone that's darker than a dungeon at midnight compared to other games on this list. Players get to combine various classes to create their party, and it's all about how they use them that matters. This roguelike game demands that players maintain their party's sanity to avoid detrimental effects like hopelessness and insomnia. Trust me, it's no walk in the park, but it can be super rewarding if you strategize effectively. The story is a grim-dark fantasy that takes place after a dark curse unleashes itself on the land. And you're stuck living in a small hamlet that's the only surviving place. To keep things under control, players must enlist a group of mercenaries to help defend their fragile bastion of civilization from the monster-infested world. So, are you up for the challenge? Darkest Dungeon is waiting for you. Moonlighter. Living a double life can be tricky, but not for Will in Moonlighter. Players get to take on many roles as they run the shop during the day and go monster hunting at night. Renoka Village is where it all goes down, where players can sell their loot at the shop and manage their earnings. This indie roguelike game won't go easy on you though. Players need to take on ferocious monsters while not at the store. They'll have to carefully study each enemy and figure out the best way to defeat them using weapons and the environment. So get ready to hustle, folks. Will's got a lot on his plate and you're about to join him on his wild ride. Slay the Spire. Have you ever played a collectible card game? Well, if you have, then you know how expensive it can be to keep up with it. But fear not, because video games like this make the experience much better. The goal of the game is to reach the top of the map, and there are tons of paths to take, treasures to find, and weird monsters to fight along the way. While doing this, players collect cards that they use in battle. There are attack cards, defense cards, and unique cards that make the game even more interesting. As far as card battle games go, this is one of the better ones out there. And if you're a fan of games like Darkest Dungeon, then this is a must-play game for you. So get ready to strategize, collect cards, and battle your way to the top of the map. Bug Fables, the Everlasting Sapling. In the continent of Bulgaria, a group of 3 adventurers, V, Kaboo, and Leaf, are on a dangerous quest for a treasure called the Everlasting Sapling, which grants immortality. To defeat enemies in their way, players will need to engage in turn-based combat utilizing each hero's unique powers. Players in a Reddit thread discuss the best indie RPGs and note that the game is brutally hard, especially for those trying to platinum a game. However, the game's difficulty decreases after the midpoint, so players shouldn't get discouraged. Divinity Original Sin 2. Now don't let the fact that it's a sequel scare you away. Players have raved that the fantastical plotline is easy to understand. The game's premise is that you play as a captured sorcerer who's been sent to an island prison. And as you can imagine, things are about to get a lot more complicated. But that's what we love about games, right? In fact, Divinity Original Sin 2 is a great choice for introducing someone to the action RPG genre. Developed and published by Larian Studios, the game received some of the highest praise that any video game has ever gotten. It sold over 1 million copies in just 2 months. As for the gameplay, players are in for a top-down experience where they control a main character with up to 3 companions at their side. And get this, folks, they can be controlled individually, which makes for an incredible strategy when it's needed. And if that's not enough, the game offers various multiplayer modes, both online and local, competitive and cooperative. So what are you waiting for? Get ready to embark on an epic adventure with Divinity Original Sin 2. Well, that's a wrap for our best indie RPGs you need to play. We hope you enjoyed discovering some new gems and rediscovering some old favorites. Looking for more recommendation? Don't worry, there will be a part 2. And if you're hungry for more RPG goodness, be sure to check out our Ultimate PS Vita JRPGs and Ultimate list of Game Boy JRPG videos. Trust me folks, you won't be disappointed. So, till next time, keep on gaming and keep on exploring the vast and wonderful world of indie RPGs.